Good morning students, welcome to your English class. Hope you all are fine. Today we are going to discuss a new chapter, that is The Beggar, written by Anton Chekhov. It is very interesting chapter, so let's discuss the characters first. We have the very important character, that is Leshkov. He is beggar. And the second one is Sergei, he is advocate. And the third one, Olga, who is the servant of Sergei. In this chapter, we are going to discuss that how Leshkov become a changed person from a beggar to a hardworking person. And who helps Leshkov? Olga. So let's see how Olga changed Leshkov. So let's discuss this chapter.
The Beggar. It's a story by Anton Chekhov. Let's see the story. Kind sir, have pity. Turn your attention to a poor hungry man. I have nothing to eat. I have not 5 kopecks for lodging, I swear before God. For 8 years, I was a village school teacher, but then I lost my place through intrigues. I fell victim to calumny. It is a year now, since I have had anything to do. The advocate, Sergei, looked at the ragged, fawn-colored overcoat of the suppliant, at his dull, drunken eyes, at the red spot on either cheek, and it seemed to him as if he had seen this man somewhere before. I have now had an offer of a position in the province of Kaluga, but I haven't the money to get there. Help me kindly. I am ashamed to ask, but I am obliged to by circumstances. Look here, it seems to me I met you the day before yesterday in Sadova Street, but you told me then that you were a student who had been expelled, and not a village school teacher. Do you remember? No, that can't be so. I am a village school teacher, and if you like I can show you my papers. Have done with your lying. You called yourself a student and even told me what you had been expelled for. Don't you remember? This is dishonesty, my dear sir. This is swindling. I shall send the police for you, damn you. Sir. The fact is that I am neither a student, nor a school teacher. All that was fiction. Formerly I sang in a Russian choir and was sent away for drunkenness. But what else can I do? I can't get along without lying. No one will give me anything when I tell the truth. What can I do? What can you do? You ask what can you do? You can work. You must work. Work? Yes, I know myself. But where can I find work? How would you like to chop wood for me? Yes, very well. Very well. We will soon find out. Then Sergei brought the beggar to home. Here, Olga. Take this beggar to cook. The beggar was not consented to go and chop wood, because he was hungry and wanted work. But he had to agree, because he was trapped by his own words. When both went, Sergei ran to dining room at the window, from where one could see everything happening in the yard. He saw, Olga and the beggar went in yard. Olga glared at him, took him inside and banged the door. Next, he saw the beggar sat on a log and become lost in thought with his red cheeks resting on his fists. Then the woman threw an axe aside his feet and scolding him to chop wood. The beggar took the axe, but when he wanted to cut logs, he could just touch them softly, as he was afraid of cutting his finger. Then, Sergei's anger vanished. Now he felt ashamed for having set a spoiled, drunken man to work at menial labor in the cold. An hour later, Olga came and announced that the wood had been chopped. Okay. Give him half a ruble. If he wants to, he can come back and cut wood for the first day of each month. We can always find work for him. On the first of the month, he made his appearance and again earned half a ruble, although he could barely stand on his legs. From that day, he often appeared in the yard and every time work was found for him. Now, he would shovel, now, put the woodshed in order, now beat the dust out of rugs and mattresses. Every time he received 20 to 40 kopecks, and once even a pair of old trousers were sent to him. When Sergey moved to new house, he hired him to help in packing and hauling of the furniture. This time he was sober, gloomy and silent. He hardly touched any furniture, and walked behind the wagons hanging his head, not even looking like busy. After the moving was over. Well, I am happy my words have taken effect. Here's for your pains. I see you are and have no objection to work. What's your name? Lushkov. Lushkov. I can offer you some other, cleaner employment. Can you write? I can. Then take this letter to my friend tomorrow, and you will be given some copying to do. Work hard. Don't drink, and remember what I have said to you. Goodbye. Lushkov took the letter. After that, he never came. 2 years went by. Then one evening, as Sergey was standing at a ticket window of a theater paying his seat. Is there any seat in the gallery?
The little individual paid for it in copper coins.
Lushkov, is that you? How are you? What are you doing? How is everything going? All right. I am a notary now and am paid 35 rubles a month. Thank heaven. That's fine. I am delighted for your sake. I am very, very glad, Lushkov. You see, you are my godson, in a sense. I gave a push along the right path, you know. Do you remember what a roasting I gave you? You had been at my feet, asking for mercy. Thank you, old man, for not forgetting my words. Thank you, too. If I hadn't come to you, then I might still have been calling myself as a teacher or a student to this day. Yes. By flying to your protection I dragged myself out of a pit. I am very glad indeed. Thank you for your kind words. I am very grateful to you and your cook. God bless that good and noble woman. You spoke finely then, I shall be indebted to you, but, strictly speaking, it was your cook Olga, who saved me. How's that? When I would visit the place to chop wood, Olga would scold me. She would feel sad of me and cried. She felt very sad of me, and chopped all the wood for me. Her behavior changed me. However, it's time to go now, there goes the bell.